Okay, so I let me get ready for my TED talk about how much I love Luscious Massacre. Literally, this is my TED talk. I'm sitting on the couch. This is very fucking chic to me because I am a Taurus, so like I just need to be fucking comfortable. But like I have been dying and I have been waiting. I have been waiting. I have been waiting for the moment to give Luscious Massacre her flowers. I've actually been doing it since like I fucking saw her from the very beginning. If you go look at my YouTube, or no, if you look at my TikTok, if you go look at my TikTok from the very beginning, literally it was like, let me start from the beginning. Luscious, I love you so much. And I have seen you in person. I have been in the same room with you. I was so starstruck. I was so starstruck, but you didn't like really look at me. It's okay. I understand. But it's just like, I was like, oh my God. It's because I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready. Okay, I have so much to say. Oh my gosh. Okay, start from the top. So here's what happened. Like I said, in Pisces season, I was losing my fucking mind. I was losing my mind because I was down bad for a guy. And I was just losing my mind. So like I'm in the trenches. I'm really in the trenches and I'm like, girl, you have to get out of the fucking trenches. And when I first saw Luscious Massacre was on TikTok back, because I had deactivated my TikTok, I think, at this time, because there was a lot of shit going on, right? There's a lot of spiritual warfare. There was a lot of shit that I didn't want to see on the internet. So like I got the fuck out of there. I deactivated my TikTok. But before then, I had obviously seen her videos before. I can't remember exactly which ones were the ones that I saw, but I had seen some of her videos and I thought they were hilarious. And I followed her immediately and I was like, I love this. But then I deactivated my TikTok, so like I like lost her basically. I didn't see her for a while. But then she came across my desk. And by that I mean I came across her on YouTube and I was locked the fuck in because again, in my darkest fucking days, and those were my darkest fucking days, I had Luscious Massacre to pull me through. I'm not kidding. And she knows that I'm not kidding when she watches this because she knows what it's like. That's what I really appreciated about her from the very beginning, is that she was just so fucking real. Like she's saying things in a way, and it's like if you like, that's why I always say, if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. Like it's just like, it just is what it is. I don't want to have to explain too much. But it was just like, especially with like, because I do need to say this, the whole thing about like drag, like how it's like a performance, and how like she's saying so many things that are so fucking real, and I really relate to her. That's why I love her so much. That's why she's my inspiration, because she's talking about the real shit. She is a voice for the Mexican people, like literally. And I have been saying this because she's talking about some real ass shit with like her family and how she's always ripping Brownsville, Texas. And I'm like, I get that. Because I'm like, that's me as fuck too. Like, I would always be repping Peoria, Arizona. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to let that go because soy sentimental as fuck. Like, I'm never like, this is where I came from. You know, this is really interesting because when I was manifesting, when I was trying to decide like where I wanted to go, something that I would always say, oh, I think Hades back, is that I never want to forget where I came from. That was like a thing that I decided, because when I was thinking about like where I wanted to go, because I was thinking about like becoming a content creator, I was like, I never want to be that person that just forgets. And I don't want to lose sight. I don't want to focus on the fame and the fortune, because if you do that, then you kind of lose everything. Like, that's not like the point. It's just so easy. It's a really slippery slope. And I was like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? I look at Ariana Grande, and it's a lot. Okay, I gotta pause it because Haiti's coming, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Shout out to Haiti, because when she was here, as she was leaving, she was reminding me to do my eye exercises. Well, she was talking about herself, but I was like, oh yeah, I really do need to do my eye exercises because I'm editing. I'm going through, it's such a pain in the ass. So okay, this video is about Luscious Massacre. I'm not gonna forget, but real quick, I just need to say, because I am on this journey, come with me on this very sad journey. Como dice la Luscious Massacre, mind you, la Luscious Massacre. I want to be able to say it, girl. I'm like going through and I'm editing the shit that I didn't want to do. I didn't have time before, but since I quit my job, I have time to like go through my vlogs and like, you know, fucking screen record and do like clips so I could put that shit on Instagram, put that shit on TikTok, so that people can, you know, really watch me, because I know that they're going to. Like, as I'm doing it, it's like crazy work, because I'm like, oh, I could feel it, I could see it, like more and more people, because that's what I want. I want the views. I do. I want people to come watch. But it takes time. It takes a lot of editing. and it's the shit that can make you like feel discouraged. Also because I'm posting it on Instagram, because YouTube is one platform. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing. It's not as like it is a lesson in shame to post on there, but then also to like post it on TikTok is another thing. I don't care about that, especially because I'm like TikTok is TikTok. You know what I mean? But like in Instagram where the hoes are, Instagram where all the people you know that you like really care about, where your crushes are. You know what I mean? It's like all the things. Like everyone's on Instagram. Your former supervisors, people that you work with, like everyone's on Instagram. So it's like they're gonna see this, and I'm like, well, it's the risk that you have to take, because I keep seeing I'm seeing what I'm doing. I'm seeing my vision. It's coming to life, and I'm like people that I know that I used to work with. That's what really worries me. I'm not really so, because I'm not so worried about people like people I went to school with, friends, people that I dated, people that I have crushes on. Like I don't care if they see this, because I'm like, well, this is me. You know what I mean? Like they already know how I am. But what does worry me, what makes me hold back, which has always been the thing that made me hold back, was the people from work. Because I'm like, at work I am a completely different way, because I felt like I had to be like, I can't fully be myself, because if I was myself, I'm gonna shake the table, and that's what ended up happening at my last job, and then it's like a whole thing that's like really annoying. So that's another thing. But I mean, I already like talked about it, and I did not name the company, so it's fine for privacy reasons. But let's get back to the point, because I was talking about Lushious Massacre. So like I said, when I was in the trenches, I started watching her like religiously. And I just really, another reason why I really resonated with her is because she talks a lot about being from Brownsville, Texas, and she talks about mi gente latino. Like I just loved that she was just such a voice. How I said that earlier, but like she's just such a representative for the culture. And I'm like, I love that, because guess what, our culture, it looks many different ways. Like there's so many things. Like I never thought there was a spot for me, this girl who used to be a no sabo kid. I hate that, but it's just like, you know, I'm so sick of that term, because it's not me anymore. I'm not gonna be a no sabo kid anymore. I never like fully like embraced it, because I didn't like it. Like I knew it was like disrespectful in a way, but I didn't want to flaunt this thing. I was like, I don't want to be proud that I'm a no sabo kid, because I'm not. It's this thing. It's like, it is this thing. It's like, it's my shame of like, I don't speak the language of my parents. Like that is shameful. That's why I had a lot of shame with a lot of things. But like, you know, I didn't want to make light of it, so like I never did. But then until recently I was like, well, I am this thing. Like it is, so like why not just say it? But then it's like very interesting timing, because as soon as I like said this thing, I also like started to let it go, because like when I came into this my previous job, I did say that I was bilingual, even though I had such an issue with that, because I was like, I'm not fully bilingual, like I'm not fluent. I always have to say that, because I'm like, you know, it sucks. But then when I saw like what it actually entailed, I was like, well, like, yeah, you know what, I am, because like I can manage to have a conversation much better, much easier than like my counterpart, who is someone that doesn't speak Spanish at all. So then I'm like, yeah, huh? Like no es la gran cosa, like just do it. And it's also like disrespectful to like not even bother when like I can speak the language. You know what I mean? This was the shit that I was like going through in my mind, because like it's a question more so for myself, because I don't really care so much about like people were like, why? Because like I always had to, like even in my previous jobs, like if I had to, I would speak Spanish. But like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of a former client. I hope that she sees this. Lorena, if you see this, from Phoenix, I don't think you would mind if I say just your first name. But like she was someone like, okay, because I had to be really careful when speaking about clients and stuff. But it's just like I loved her. Like I loved like talking to her. I get along with all people. Like I really do. So it's like this thing, and like she was someone that like she's like fluent in English, you know what I mean? Like I felt very comfortable to like slip in and out of like English and Spanish. That was like my first time with like a client, so like in a work setting, that like I did that, and she really helped me, because like as I went on and I continued to do that, more so in like my most recent job, where I would do that, because I always was like worried about that too, where I was like, I can't show to the elders, like I can't show to like the real Mexicans how bad my Spanish is, because like it's very embarrassing to me. But I was like, you know what? I have to just be honest. I'm like, my Spanish is fucked up. It's like, it's not the best. But it's like this thing of like, it's more disrespectful if you don't try. And I just had so much shame, right? But anyways, I let that go. I started to do it, and I really like got into it with like my previous clients and stuff, which I did mention a previous client, because I've worked with a lot of people. So like I have to still talk about them because like they're a part of my life. But I was thinking about the kids that I was just working with, and I'm like, oh, I miss her. You know what I mean? I miss that family. But I can't, like, it's like this thing. I can't really say it as a social worker because you're not supposed to miss your clients. You can't cross the line. And I know that. I'm not going to cross the line because I'm not going to reach out to them. I'm not going to. That's the thing about being a social worker, like being a therapist, working in social services. Like, you can't cross the line and you can't reach out to your clients because that relationship has ended. But it's like a thing of like, but just know that like in my heart, I still think about y'all from time to time. You know what I mean? Dang, that's kind of crazy, but it's true. Anyways, so let's get back to the point about Luscious Massacre. Is that she taught me a lot of things. She taught me, like, she was so proud of where she came from, and she was so proud to be Mexicana. She was so proud to be herself. Like, she's this drag queen. And she also taught me femininity. Like, that's the thing that I really have been wanting to say, is that like by being, because like that's the word, right? Exagerada. Like, it's very exaggerated, but that is drag. That's what drag is. Like, some people I think do need to hear this because they don't understand that that's what it is, but it's like it is. And I also would like show it to my mom because I knew that she would. I don't remember if she like really did watch it with me, but I kept like talking about Luscious. I kept telling my sister, I kept telling Virgil, because I was like, you guys. I kept telling Socorro because I was like, you need to get into this. I was like, and I would say it in this way, especially to Socorro, where I was like, she helped me like really be unashamed to be connected to my Mexican culture, because it was like this thing that I was like so ashamed of, especially with like everything going on, like how I said that my family was undocumented. I grew up in this family where I was like, I can't be who I am because I have to hide. Like, literally, I have to hide from La Migra. I know it's crazy to think of it that way, but that shit got to me. Of course, like, what else am I gonna think? I'm this little girl. And I'm like, I'm fucking terrified of La Migra. I'm afraid of the police. I'm afraid of, not Trump, really, never that, but like I'm just afraid of the systems, you know, because that's what they want. That's what they want me to be, is they want me to be afraid. But no, watching Luscious Massacre, that was like healing, that was like therapy, to be like, oh yeah, huh, I do love this side of myself. I love this part of myself. I love that this is who I am. And I could never like really like do that before. I could never really say it. But watching Luscious, like, that's what she did for me. Like, she healed that wound for me. She did. And that's why I love her. I'll always love her. And I love that, like, it's another thing too with the femininity, which was so interesting too, because like how I was starting to say, like, you could look at her, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to put the thought into your mind, but people have nasty thoughts when they look at women in general, but when they look at drag queens, when they look at trans women, when they look at this thing, they have nasty, nasty, nasty fucking thoughts. And again, like how I always say, like, because you should know this. You should know this by now. I've been saying it, and people have been saying it too. If you have nasty thoughts, that's like a mirror. It's a projection. Like, there's a lot of shit going on there. And, you know, you got to take a step back. Like, what does this say about you that you're thinking about this human being in this way? It's a lot of things. So that's one thing that's going on. I'm running out of storage, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm gonna have to continue to talk about Luscious Massacre, so this will be in parts. Honestly, I think that's just how my channel goes, because like I start talking about something and then I either run out of storage, or like I gotta go, or like whatever, because I get real distraída. Like, I'm already getting really distracted because I'm editing, I'm texting Alexis. Link down below, girl. Link down below. It's because I'm taking y'all with me. Like, everybody, you know what I mean? Not like in like a boasting type of way, but like a thing of like, this is community. You know what I mean? How we've been saying and saying and saying it. Como chiflas. Like, me to me. Like, we